Hey, what's going on? This is EA. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, you've been rolling me for a while, welcome back. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this patio today. A lot of work to do. I've got to, of course, sweep it off, blow it off, pressure wash it, and so forth. It's the same process that I, had to follow in cleaning up and getting the porch ready a few videos ago. So I do the same thing back here. This particular patio I had, it was installed probably a few months after I moved in back in 2022. It's a 24 by 24 patio. It's rather large. It comes off of the back porch. It's rather large, and I wanted enough space because I actually had a pergola built back here. The pergola that you're going to see, I had this pergola built probably about 6 months after I moved in. Home Depot. One gentleman, built this, constructed this pergola that I have. It's nice, strong, and sturdy, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a 14 by 14 as far as dimension goes for my pergola, and it covers the area beautifully. Covers it beautifully. After I finish cleaning off the patio, I'm going to go ahead and apply another coat of paint. I won't need a sealer because I'm going to be using this product right here that I purchased from Lowe's. This stuff spreads beautifully. It's called porch and floor and patio wood and concrete paint. Durable. It's a gloss finish, so it'll have a sheen to it. And just like the front porch, of course, the front porch, I applied a sealer. With this particular paint, it's great quality. I will not need a sealer for the patio. It automatically it has an acrylic base, so it has a sealing properties to it. So I will not need to put an extra coat or apply a coat of sealer on top of this particular paint product. Okay, again, it's Valspar porch, floor, and patio, and it spreads. It's so smooth, and it does not bubble, it does not streak. It's even. It's like it settles into the surface that you apply it to really well. So yeah, if you're gonna paint pavers, you're gonna paint a concrete floor, you're gonna paint a porch, a patio, this is the product you want. And again, and let me say this is not a paid advertising, all right? I'm just sharing with you a product that I've used, and I've got good results, okay? Yeah, so we're gonna move everything off of the porch, of course, before we do anything else. Once we get finished sweeping, blowing it off, pressure washing it, applying the new coat of paint, bringing everything on, everything that I've already ordered from, again, those items I ordered from from Lowe's, from Wayfair, from Temu. Once they arrive, we'll share those things with you. We'll try to list the items that we purchase. After we introduce them, we'll try to list them in the description, right? So, if you are interested in purchasing those same items, then that information will be available to you. And, oh, by the way, if I should forget, to post, and a lot of times, I know a lot of my videos I have not posted the whereabouts or where I actually purchased certain items from, and the details, if you will, on certain items that I introduce in the spaces that I decorate or whatever. Just let me know. Just actively inquire, and let me know you want them, and I'll definitely I'll provide those links to you. Okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna go and get started on the patio. It's gonna take me probably about a week or so, depending upon how long it takes those items to arrive that I've ordered. But we're gonna get through this thing. All right. So again, welcome back. Like and subscribe, and let's get started. Peace. Okay, folks, friends, family, it's a beautiful day out here. Not a cloud in the sky, and the wind is doing that perfect breezy thing. So I figure, why not give y'all a little walk around in my backyard before I dive head first into this patio makeover. Yeah, this right here is just a random chair I was sitting in. I drug it out from over underneath the pergola, so I have a spot to just chill while planning this chaos I'm getting ready to embark on. Yeah, it's like a little patio planning throne. So I come out here in the evening, just sit back and chill, maybe have a little drink or something like that, and listen to music. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this thing, man. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and start where my eyes are right now, right? Now you see the rug that's on the floor there. That's the rug I had last year, and I was going to actually discard it and buy a new rug, but I stumbled across someone online pressure washing their old um, rug from last year, and I was like, wait, what? That works? So you know what I did, right? I grabbed my pressure washer and I gave um, mine a spot treatment. Yeah, you'll see it later on in the video. Yeah, this is what everything looks like right now. Of course, it's weather beaten, long winter. Um, what I'm going to be doing primarily, I'm going to be power washing the floor of the patio. The patio itself is like a two-part. Yeah, the porch is, of course, concrete, cement, and the right beyond the outside of the white pillars is my actual patio, which is a stamped concrete patio that I had done about 6 to 8 months after I moved into the house. Of course, I'll be cleaning up my grill. As you can see, everything is covered. I covered my furniture because this stuff costs a lot of money, and I just didn't want to have to replace it, this year. So everything was covered. Let me see what else I want to show you. Those pots right there, I'm going to be repainting those pots. I might do them on camera. I may not do them on camera. Those white planters, I'm going to be reusing those. Right. Yeah, and this is my pergola. I purchased it from Home Depot a couple of years ago. It's a 12 by 12, very sturdy. One gentleman uh, actually installed the entire pergola by himself. I think I helped him move some boards in, but he did it by himself in under 5 hours. This is the plant bed that I'm going to be working with. I did replace the red blooms that you see, the smaller flowers. They're actually annuals. I replaced those with some perennials, and I think I also videoed those. You'll see that later on in the video. Um, and of course, the other scrubs back there, those are azaleas. The blooms, they only bloom early spring, so they're green again now. And of course, my ever popular Japanese maple. So yeah, I'm gonna be mulching this area up, making it look really nice. This particular area, and I have 3 other areas that I'm gonna be mulching up. Yeah, but this is the area. I'll be trimming back the over there on the right side there, the corner, right here. Yeah, you can see the hedges that I'll be also um, trimming up as well. But again, those are the white planters that I'm going to be kind of DIYing, just beautifying them, throwing a little paint on them, and reusing them because they have dirt inside. I'm going to reuse that dirt as well, but I'll mix that dirt with some of the other in-ground soil, the fresh in-ground soil that's already fertilized. You can use old dirt that's in planters if you have it, but you need to mix it with fresher dirt that has the fertilizer in it. Oh yeah, you'll notice that all my furniture is covered. I'm a huge believer in taking care of what you got, right? If you have it, if you can refurbish it, refurbish. You can refinish it, refinish it. The whole idea is to reuse, 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 right? If you keep it looking good, right? You got a beautiful piece of furniture, for less because you're not spending anything, to replace it. So this is it, folks. This is my backyard. This is my patio area, and it's getting ready to go down. It's getting ready to go down. Let's get it. Of course, first things first, we've got to move all this furniture uh, off of the patio, right? Get everything off the patio and get it ready to be swept. Uh, grab my blower and pull out my pressure washer and get ready to make things happen. But yeah, right now I'm just taking everything off the patio, and this is not going to take too much time. Fortunately, my patio was not in bad shape, so rinsing it off. I rinsed it off initially, and then I went ahead and I pressure washed it. Now I'm going to start on this rug that I was telling you about. Okay, now it's time to go and get busy. Putting that first layer of paint, concrete paint, on the floor. And of course, I have the same tools I use for the front porch. I have my roller, my extension. I have my paint inside my paint container, and I'm just staying clear of the area that I'm painting. This paint dries extremely fast, so I'm not really concerned with having to wait a long period of time for it to dry and not be able to get back in the house or whatever the case may be. But yeah, this quick dry paint. It is a slate gray color, beautiful color, and the floor is gonna be sparkling in no time, and then it'll be time to bring the furniture back. Now let's talk about this rug I'm ready to put down. Now this is the same rug that was down last year. You'll see as I get further into the video, especially on the reveal, this rug did not make the cut this year. All right, I still have it. It's an excellent rug. I think it's a 8 by 10, something like that. However, it was too dark for the area, and I opted to go with a lighter rug. So um, I'm putting it down now, but you know, uh, soon after that, I think it was probably the next day, I went ahead and took this rug up, and I went over to Costco's and purchased a brand spanking new rug that I think I paid $78 for that rug, but I like it a whole lot better, as well as the fact that it actually lightens up the space. Oh yeah, and speaking of shopping sprees, man, look, I also grabbed 4 hanging plants and 2 pond plants from Lowe's. Because no patio, no outdoor patio is complete without a little jungle flair, right? And speaking of jungle, I'm gonna go straight Tarzan on y'all in just a little bit. As soon as my new items hit the door, you see that final reveal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going straight tiger on y'all, or is it leopard? I don't know. It's one of those cats. Oh yeah, and the curtains are back. All right, I had them uh, up there last year, and I love the look, especially when the wind makes them like dance around. It's like my backyard is on a meditating. I feel like when I'm back there, when the wind is hitting those curtains, I feel like I'm on a Mediterranean vacation or something. Okay, so full transparency. I'm a kid at heart, and all kids have a universal language. It's called "Let's get dirty." So it's time to get dirty right now, right? I'm ready to go play in the dirt. Yeah, I'm going to go on mulch duty, right? But guess what? I saved money this year by realizing that more plants in your plant bed equals less mulch. Keep that in mind. More plants, more coverage of plants in your plant bed equals less mulch. Less mulch, right? Genius. And like any good foreman, Beamer's pushing me. Look at it. He's pushing me. He's driving me. He's driving me hard. Okay, so I know I mentioned this. It's probably the third time I mentioned this. These are the white planters that I kind of threw some paint on off camera, and all I'm going to do basically is transplant or replant the palms that I purchased from Lowe's, and add some little some annuals around the base, give it a little color. Also use those creepers that we used on the planter and the palms that we put in the front yard on the front porch a couple of weeks ago. Oh, and just when I thought I was ready to chill, relax a little bit after a long day, outside working, my chair and a new rug arrived from Wayfair. But there was definitely a plot twist. The chairs were way too small. I mean, like Barbie dream house small. So back they went. I packaged them back up and I sent them back to Wayfair. Just FYI, and those of you who shopped at Wayfair, you already know this. Be sure what you purchase at Wayfair is what you want, because if you have to send it back, more likely than not, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. Okay, my new chairs just arrived for the patio. The chairs that you'll see me on camera putting together, the light tan ones, man, those things were just like preschool chairs. They were the description and the way they looked on the actual advertisement was totally deceptive. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together, these chairs together. Total 2 chairs. Looks like each chair contains 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So I'll put it together. In fact, actually, the chairs are going over here on this side. Oh man, these are nice. I like these. Look at that. Nice, man. Feel like real chairs. The other chairs were more of a kind of a small patio apartment type. Got a small patio apartment type feel. These look genuine, man. Oh man, y'all just love it. Oh man, I'm loving it. Okay. Okay, let's start with the DIYs first. Okay, this particular little dish right here. I purchased this from Home Goods. Originally, it was silver, right? I just went ahead and painted it gold, right? If you've been watching any of my other videos, I'm dangerous with a can of paint, right? So that's one item. Where's my other DIY? This item right here. I don't know if you recognize this. If you looked at some of my previous videos, I actually purchased this item right here from what was it? Salvation Army. Right, and I actually DIY'd it initially, and it was in the house. I stained it. Looked pretty nice, but it no longer went with the decor because I changed everything around. And I said it was in the garage. I said, well, I'm gonna use it again. So I did a remix on it, and I painted it as well. And you'll see where I actually decided to put this on the patio area as well. Spray paint. This item right here, I also purchased this stand, like a plant stand. I purchased this from Home Goods as well. But again, it was brown, did not fit the scheme, so I spray painted it black. Okay, let me see what else. I just dabbling around, man. You know, I had this board. I use it for the winter. I put it out on the front porch in the winter time, right? Fall, winter, so forth. So this is just the flip side of it. I said, look, let me do something kind of creative with this right here, right? And I decided to go with a summer sign, right? Put it in the mood, let everybody know in case they didn't know. Look, it's hot outside, and you want to know why it's hot. But it's summertime, that's why. And once the weather changes, come fall, guess what I'm going to do? Can't put it out there like this, right? All I'm going to do is just turn that joint around like that, say bam, right, here we go, right? Seasons change, and so will my sign. All right, so nice little winter sign. But we're in summer now, baby. But this is all we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. So what I decided to do, as I thought about it, I stood back and thinking about how to accessorize it, I decided to go with some animal prints, right? I decided to go with some animal prints. And that would be the kind of the foundation of my patio decor. So I went and purchased these pillow covers from Amazon. The zebra print. They cost me $14.99 for 2 pillow covers. Not pillows, but pillow covers, right? Got 2 of these. And I also have 2 of the leopard print pillow covers, okay? And you can't have pillows without a throw, so I had to go and get the old leopard print throw as well. Okay, the pillows, of course the zebra pillows cost $26. Pillowcases cost $26. The zebra of the leopard pillow covers cost $14.99, and the leopard blanket also cost $14.99. All right. The other item, I purchased something else from Temu. Oh yeah, what else did I get from Temu? Let me see. What else did I get from Temu? I did get something else from Temu. Yeah, here we go. This lamp right here. This outdoor lamp. This is a solar lamp. I purchased this from Temu. Right. Let's see if you can see this. You see that? This is a solar lamp, and it has 3 different light ranges, from very mellow to very bright, if you will. But I paid for this particular. I paid $59 for this. Oh yeah, I also purchased some hanging plants. I've already put those up, and I think in the video you'll see me actually putting those up. I purchased those from Lowe's. I think I paid $12 a piece for the hanging plants. Okay. I also purchased a new carpet. Rug, a white rug. Initially, and you'll see in the video where I started putting down. Actually, I had already put down the brown rug, and then after this process took me about a week to complete this. A week and a half to complete the refresh of my patio, by the way. And while walking, back and forth, looking at the darker rug, the brown rug, I liked the rug. I threw it in the garage, and I replaced it with a nice white rug with little designs. And I purchased that rug for $78 from Costco. So you'll see that, as well as the curtains. You'll see me putting the curtains up right in the video. I already had 4 white panels. I went ahead and purchased 4 additional panels, and actually purchased those 4 additional panels from Temu. And I paid for those 4 panels $26 total for them. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together. After that, we're going to, of course, do our daytime reveal, right, as well as our nighttime reveal. Oh, and one more thing. I also went ahead and got some of the little tiki torches from Walmart, right? The tiki torch from Walmart. For I think I paid $3 and something for those. All right. So let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's get it together. All right. Peace. Okay, EA back at you one more again. Hey, look, the 2025 makeover refresh for the patio is done. I finally completed it, and I love the outcome. You know, I really do. It looks nice to me. I'm satisfied with the changes that I made. It is a bit different from last year. If you want to know what last year's patio a refresh or makeover looked like, go back, look at my channel, check it out. You know, there's some change. It looked nice last year, but I like this vibe. You know, a little bit better than last year. It's more streamlined. There's less furniture on the patio. It's more space. It's more open. It's more air. Of course, it's area because it's outside, but it has a real, a more wholesome feel to it, a homely interior feel, if you will. You know, on the outside, and that was my objective. I wanted to bring the inside outside. You know, I wanted that same comfort factor to exist or be present. You know, when you walked out here. So I think I achieved that. You know, basically my inspiration. You know, I was thinking about Tarzan. You know, I said, you know what, I want something that has. If you're under 45 years old, right, or 45, 50, you don't know who Tarzan is. You know, ask your mom and dad. You know, who is Tarzan, right? And they'll tell you who Tarzan was. But anyway, the objective, man, was to create a. I was wanted something had something kind of wild, jungly, uh, uh, tropical resort type of smooth, calming and kind of sexy vibe. And I think I brought all those things together out here. I really do. So, uh, without further ado, right, we're gonna share with you the daytime reveal, and then we'll do the nighttime reveal. But just two announcements. Um, Announcement number one. Well, really one announcement. Announcement number one. I'm getting ready to kick off another channel. It's going to be Cooking with EA. That's right, Cooking with EA. Yes, I can burn. You know what I mean? I know how to go in the kitchen. I can navigate inside there. That's my laboratory. And as a matter of fact, if you look at some of my videos, I do have some dishes, some recipes that I put together uh, on my channel. So go check my channel out. There are some recipes. I think I've done. I have a seafood pot pie. I have an oxtail recipe. I have a lobster stuffed with crab recipe. And maybe I think there's several others on there. But check it out. But we're going to kick off that Cooking with EA channel. So stay tuned for that. All right. And lastly, big shout out, to my three Incredibles, my Pop's crew, Savannah, Landon, and Cam, right? I call Savannah Graham Cracker because she like graham cracker. I call Landon Landman because Land, he flies above it all. He's bright, sharp, on point all the time. And Cam, he's like a little smooth little character. He brings everything together, right? Cam. I call him Cam Nitty because he's so smooth. Those are my grandkids. Pop, love y'all. Miss y'all. All right. Lastly, for sure, please like and subscribe to the video. Leave a comment if you will. I certainly appreciate it. Here's the daytime reveal. The nighttime reveal will follow. This EA and I'm out.